Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today I am so excited to be sharing with you a brand new product, a product so new that it launched on Kickstarter when this video goes live today, July 11th, and this is going to ship towards the end of August. So if you have been around my channel for a while, you may remember that I've shared the JMB Living seasonal journals in the past, and now Julie, the owner of JMB Living, has created Worthy, which is a self-love journal. The idea here is that it's a 3-month undated journal which uses prompts, guided exercises, and habit building to help interrupt negative thought patterns and cultivate a wildly powerful sense of self-love. So we are going to dive into this. I do want to note, I'm going to have 2 links in the description of this video. One of them is going to be an affiliate link where if you choose to back this product, I'll earn a commission from your backing. However, full transparency, that link hasn't been working at the time of getting this prepared. So if you find that you click it and it doesn't work, then just go ahead and click the next link, which will be a direct link to Kickstarter. And I think that's all the housekeeping details. So what I always say about the JMB products is this cover. It's like this amazing, it's cardboard, but it's this amazing like buttery material. And then we have the coil here, and there's a little bit of these opening pages for you. So let's make sure we are centered. This journal belongs to, and then some information from Julie. So like a little reminder to do what is best for your lifestyle. You are the author of your own love story. And then we have a plan, right? We love a plan. My plan for creating everlasting love. After you go through each weekly theme, come back to this page and list 1 to 3 of the most impactful thoughts, perspectives, or actions. So we're going to dive in, and then you'll come back to these pages because there's going to be themes each week that you'll be able to use these pages to reflect back on. Then we have some vision board space, visualizing my life overflowing with love, using this space to create a collage of what your life looks like and feels like when you love yourself deeply and fully in every way. Watering my own garden. So these are really cool habit trackers to be able to play around with. I love them because you can kind of color them in, and we know I love a tracker. You can use the shaded box above each tracker to label what you choose to track. Then we have affirmation, inspiration, and of course a note to tweak these to make them feel amazing and just right for you. And then self-love, self-talk. A negative thought becomes, and then you have the positive mind shift set. So this is really like a workbook. It's filled with so many interactive features that are going to really help guide you through this practice of radical self-love. Here are a ton of journaling prompts for you to be able to use. And then we have the month. So the month and year, and then your intention for the month. And then a couple of little notes about how you can nurture yourself. And you're going to have each of the 3 months here back to back. Then we jump into what I kind of consider a little bit of like a book / magazine as seen previously with JMB. So what is self-love? And then we have notes here from Megan Watson, a registered psychotherapist and the founder of Bloom Psychology and Wellness, a therapy practice based in Toronto. So a lot of things to be able to like read as you're doing this. It's not just a journal that you open and you're expected to figure out exactly how to fill it out, because that can be hard. It can be overwhelming. Sometimes I feel that way. I go back and forth myself between needing empty space to journal and needing some guidance, and this Radical Self-Love Journal is a great combination of the two. So now we're talking about thoughts, and then you decide what your relationship with the concept is, how you can work through hesitation, intentions for the week, and then you have the date, gratitude, I love, and my thoughts. And what's really nice here is because we're focused on thoughts, you have that space to work with. and it's amazing. Thoughts on how I can celebrate me, beauty I noticed, and what gave me joy. Then there's a little bit more about self-love and some space that you can write in here too. And then we go to gratitude, love, and thoughts. And then we're going to reflect on the week. Next up, we're jumping to self-love at the molecular level and interrupting your inner circle. And we go to the next weekly theme. So as you remember over here, when we looked at the weekly themes, after thoughts, you'll be able to list 1 to 3 of the most impactful thoughts, perspective, or actions. Then the next week is going to be emotions. Oh, this is a fun page. Look at this coloring page. Oh, I can't wait to color that in. I just want to make sure we didn't get blurry as I flip the pages, because sometimes that happens. So next up, we have opening to feeling it all. One of the easiest coping mechanisms for unpleasant emotions is to divert your attention and tell yourself you will think about it later. That is definitely one of my challenges. We talk about tiptoeing around with curiosity, naming emotions, and breathing into difficult emotions. And then the next focus is going to be body. So this is the journaling for each day. Of course, this is undated, which means that there's no rush to start. If you miss a day, it's okay. You'll survive. But you don't have to feel like once this comes, you have to use it immediately or the dates are going to run out and it's going to be outdated. You'll be able to have the time. Now we have a little note about insecurities by Ash Alvis, who's a writer, life coach, and trainee psychotherapist who helps guide others on their self-exploration and healing journey. And are we at the next week? No. Radical self-acceptance of your body. I need to do that. Next up is routines. Some of this I am going through a little bit faster because similar to like when sharing books online, there's a lot in here that has been created specifically for this radical self-love journal. And a lot of it you'll experience when you purchase it. So we are talking about Z's, sleep. Good sleep, foundation of my daily recovery. I need good sleep. We have some prompts. What actions can you incorporate into your morning routine to ensure you start your day off on a positive, peaceful, and mindful note? And let's think about bedtime. What evening rituals can you practice before bed to help you set up for restful and restorative sleep? The next week is indulgence. And remember, this is 3 months. This is not a full year. Then we're going to talk a little bit more about indulgence with some worksheet space. Then we jump to relationships. And then of course, at the end of every week, you're going to have reflections. Expectations is the next week. This is so pretty. It's so beautifully designed. How much are internal expectations impacting me? This is one that I really need to spend time filling out. Family, partner, friends, coworkers, community, and society. I have had a lot of challenges with expectations in this last year or so. Then we talk about grace and giving yourself grace. Why is it important to speak kindly to ourselves? An exercise of grace for self. A full guide to giving yourself grace. I'm going to be starting this fully in August because I want to give myself the full 3-month experience. So maybe we'll do a check-in video, just like to interrupt what I'm saying, what I'm flipping through. I want to share with you that I'm going to be starting it in August. And because this ships towards the end of August, you should be able to start it in September. Authenticity is the next week. And then finding your silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. So what's yours? What makes you shine bright? What of yourself do you keep hidden behind a cloud that you need to break through? And then we have a page here. Take a picture of your completed and decorated word cloud and post it on social media. So you're going to make your word cloud over here. And you can even tear it out. It says to tear it out. Then we have expression for the next week. And then this is glow from the inside out. Fill out space here with cornerstones of what you want to express about yourself. You may even want to revisit your word cloud from the authenticity week for this. So it really brings you back throughout this journal. Intuition is the next week. Practicing, assessing, and listening to your intuition can really pay off over time. Beginning to trust yourself. That is something that has been such a work in progress for me over the last probably decade, that I feel like I'm getting there. I'm really close. I'm closer than I've ever been. And of course that changes, right? Trusting myself in terms of decision making to buy a house was one that I definitely had self-doubt with, because it's something I had never done before. So this is one that I've worked on a lot, and I'm proud of myself with the progress I've made. Then we have space. And then let's see what the next week after that is going to be. Then we have reflection. The way we speak becomes the way they think. Let it end with us. I try to be so mindful of that when it comes to my niece. I know my friends and I are all mindful of that when it comes to the way we speak about ourselves in front of like their children and just our next generation. Draw or write how you perceive yourself. Ask someone you know to trust to draw or write how they see you. That's a big one. That's a big one. Now we have reflections, ideas, and inspiration, blank pages for when you need more journaling space to reflect and explore ideas. And then in the back, there is a pocket folder. So I want to give a little bit of a recap about what this looks like on Kickstarter. So Kickstarter is a crowdfunding type of website. So this is not going to ship immediately. It's basically a pre-order to fund the production. So there are different ways that you can back this project. You can provide $5 just as virtual karma, as a little bit of love, but you're not going to get any product in return. That's $5. You can pledge $10. This is a one-time pledge. It's not like monthly, like when I talk about Patreon. That is a digital journal PDF. So you're going to get the entire Worthy journal as a PDF if you prefer digital journaling, or if you want to print it out. And then for $30, you can get the Early Bird Self-Love Journal. This is going to be the printed version and the PDF. I will say this has limited availability. The time of me filming this, which is about 8 hours before it goes live, there are about half left. There's 24 left, so a little bit less than half. So that's definitely one to jump into. The next pledge is $47, which gives you an affirmations card deck, the printed journal, the PDF, an ebook companion guide, and Self-Love Summit access. That's going to have free shipping. Next up, we have the $55 donation, and all this will be on the website. I'm just kind of listing it out here in case you want to learn more. We have buy one, give one, which includes everything but of above, but it's going to be you receive one, and then your gift is passed to, I think it's Baya, which is a younger Beautiful As You Are program for self-esteem and mental health, with a gifted issue of Worthy via direct donation. So it's similar to like the shoes Toms or the socks Bombas. When you buy one, one gets gifted. Then you can do a self-love bundle for $90 and you get 2 of everything that's included. And then there is the $149 coaching bundle, which gives you 4 of everything. And this is an opportunity for someone that's a coach so that they can gift this to those who they coach. So I'm really excited about this. I've been in touch with Julie about this for months, and I was so excited to finally see it come to life. Definitely make sure to read through the Kickstarter program or the campaign in the description. And as I mentioned, as a creator, my hope, of course, is that the affiliate link will work and you'll be able to use it. If it doesn't, though, please still do visit the Kickstarter page that I'll also link, and make sure to add your pledge, because I think that you're going to love this product as much as I do, and we can dive in together once you receive yours. So that is a wrap. Let me know your thoughts. You can reach out if you have any questions. And thank you to Julie for sending me this and working with me for all these years. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you next time.